TikToks I'm embarrassed to relate to. Today we're going to be looking at some relatable TikToks that I've saved, and you are going to judge me by the end of this. When you realise that people on Tinder actually want to meet up and date, and it's not just a game of hot or not. This is the part when I say I don't want it. I mean, yeah, that's true. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm only in Tinder for the compliments. Now, that is very controversial. I've definitely had a few comments in the past where it's like, why are you in Tinder if you don't want to see it? Who doesn't want compliments? I mean, I'm on Grindr because I want compliments. I'm on Tinder because I want compliments. I'm in social media because I want compliments. Is there a real issue with being in a dating app and not wanting to date? I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. I just want the compliments.
What's that about? Dude, you're weird.
Oh my god, that happened to me once. Basically, my mum was on my phone, and whenever my mum's on my phone, I get so nervous. Just because, like, I don't know if a weird notification's gonna pop up. I don't know if someone's gonna text me. I don't know if she's gonna accidentally click on something and it'll take her onto, like, photos. I've got a lot of very weird edits that I've saved from TikTok videos as well of, like, Henry Cavill. And it's like, I don't need my mum to see that. Like, my mum doesn't need to see them edits of, like, a topless man. You know, it's just something that parents don't need to see. When it's finally time to watch Twitter.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I need you to get the hell up out of here.
Honestly, sometimes whenever I'm on Twitter, and look, I use Twitter for a different reason. I feel like everyone does. You know, I need to be left alone. I just need my own time. You know, if I'm gonna open Twitter, that's another app I don't open. And that's why I get anxious when my mum goes on my phone. I don't know if she's gonna open Twitter. Because you do not want to know. I follow weird accounts on Twitter. It's like, I don't know what's gonna pop up. Either it's gonna be Britney Spears topless. It's gonna be, you know, very weird stuff. Or it's just gonna be like a normal tweet. But it's like, I'm not taking the chance. I'm not, like, literally taking the chance of that stuff popping up.
Hi. What are you up to?
Just writing in my journal.
I mean, I haven't necessarily done that, but I can relate to that. I feel like a lot of gay guys can. You know, that's like the first thing everyone kind of done to themselves whenever they were, you know, figuring it out. I'll admit it, I done it. You done it. I know for a fact you did. If you're gay and you watch this video, you at least tried it. Or you done something else. Do people use the cucumbers? I don't know, but I know for a fact I done that. When your best friend finally texts you back after being left and delivered for 18 hours like she is famous or something.
Look who it is. The liar, the bitch, and her slutty wardrobe.
I mean, it's true. It's like, what are you up to? If I text someone and they don't respond within the space of 2 hours, I'm like, why are you not responding? You know, who are you, Beyonce, Kim K? Is there better things you could be doing? Like, I automatically think they're having, like, an affair on me, even though I'm not dating them, like a friendship affair. That's, like, a real thing. It's like your best friend gets a new best friend, like a new friend. And you're like, oh my god, you cheating on me? You're gonna, like, dump me? I love how I'm saying that when I'm literally the worst at texting back. I'm really good at Snapchatting, but texting, nah. I'm just not a texter or, like, an Instagram DMer. You know, if you want to contact me, get me on Snapchat and I'll reply instantly.
Remember that time I showed up with just panties under my coat?
Oh, they're using their DAs.
Knee high and my legs was gripping that throat.
DAs. I mean, I definitely use my MacBook, or what else did I use? I have not seen this bad boy in years. Oh my god, this is an iPhone 6. How long ago did this come out? Probably like 10 years. But basically, whenever I was younger, I'd always get my phone taken off me at night, so I bought this online. It was like a really old iPhone 6. It's quite crazy, isn't it? Like, look how old that is. Where's my normal phone? I don't know where it is, but it's really small compared to this. But everyone knows how it goes. You know, you get a Snapchat from a guy after like 10 PM. You know exactly what's gonna go down. And you know, if something happens, you need a bit of evidence. I mean, that's why you don't send naughty photos online, because people can take photos of it from other phones. They can screenshot it without you knowing, or they can even use their bloody DS.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Get your ass in the tub with Bath and Body Works. Get fragrances that smell just...
Yeah, again, whenever I annoy someone, it's so funny. I'm like that with animals, or like with my mom. Whenever I was younger, I used to push my mom to the breaking point 24/7. You know, my parents would come home from like a long shift at work, and I would do whatever I could to irritate them just by like staying up. Like, sometimes they would actually proper cry. Whenever I was like 14 and we'd be at my friend's house, like, we'd always torture their siblings. Not like hurting them, but just like irritating them. You know, just like pushing their buttons. That was also another good old saying parents used to say to us kids. It's like, you're pushing our buttons. And then I'd be like a smart ass and reply and be like, oh, which are the right buttons to click? And like, they would give you a look of death. Me still prank calling at my grown age because it's funny to piss people off.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Yet again, it's true. Like, these are TikToks I relate to. I'm very, very weird. I think prank calls are so funny. Like, I think it's so funny whenever you prank call someone and put yourself in mute, or if you fart down the line. Like, I love doing it. There was actually an app that I was going to download on my phone where basically it's like a prank call app. So you put someone's number into it and like it calls them and then like says like random creepy stuff. And then like obviously it records their call. Oh my god, I remember them days. But like, it's actually quite scary if you get prank call, no caller ID call. But then that's how you do it. See, I've got no caller ID calls completely blocked on my phone because I used to get prank called 24/7. So it's funny whenever I do it to someone, but some pranks me, I hate it.
Lily, is it morning or night?
Why is she crying? I mean, that is me in the morning. Like, that is me whenever someone tries to have a conversation with me. Like, I'm sorry, before like 11 a.m, don't speak to me, or not even. I feel like whenever I wake up, I'm just grumpy, or like, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I wake up without knowing where I am. Does that ever happen to you where like you wake up disorientated? I mean, I usually wake up quite late anyways, but it's like, in the morning, don't talk to me. Like, I don't want to have a conversation, I don't want to talk to you. I have to be the only person in the kitchen. I get very territorial of the kitchen. Like, I'm not a cook, I just like to sit there on my own and eat my breakfast. Like, I feel like if loads of people are around me and, you know, just serve me, it really grinds my gears. When you click on a troll's profile after they leave a negative comment and their bio says, yeah, my comment made you mad.
Be so bibbity bobbity boo for real.
Yeah, people like that just aren't funny. It's like, oh my god, do anything except for that. Like, it's just irritating. Do you ever like see people in the comments overusing like a joke which is like 10 years old? Don't get me wrong, sometimes comments on TikToks can be very, very funny. Like, I hate it whenever I see them comments because it's just not funny, and usually like they're bitter. Do you ever see that? I see it a lot on Twitter where it's like people are very, very horrible. They're racist, homophobic, transphobic. You know, whenever you go into their account, it's like anonymous and it's like truth speaker. It's like, no sweetheart, you're not truth speaker, you're just a bigot.
I'm out again, so that is really, really scary. She's an extremely scary person.
Oh,
She's an extremely scary person.
You're not allowed to film me. Excuse me, this is copyrighted. You are not allowed to film me.
And so I've got...
I mean, look, whenever a friend is constantly taking bad photos and putting out there, it gets annoying. Sometimes I want to smack my friend. But see that woman, I'm terrified of her. We have to watch that again. We have to listen to the boo.
She's an extremely scary person.
Don't take pictures of my
She's an extremely scary person.
You're not allowed to film me. Excuse me, this is copyrighted. You are not allowed to film
That's
me.
not copyrighted, sweetheart. And it's just dances. I mean, look, I'm guilty of it. You're guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. It's just funny to take bad photos of people. And then the best thing is whenever you can put it up on their birthday. That's why I don't enjoy my birthday, because like the worst photos ever of me get put out. When the documentary about the serial killer starts to describe the killer and it sounds like you, don't even get me started. This is me.
He was quite odd, you know. He spent a lot of time alone. He had no friends.
Look at the toad.
Had no lover. He never really left his house.
Me.
Never left his room.
Me. I mean, yeah, sometimes whenever I'm watching them documentaries, I literally sit back and I'm like, oh my god, that's literally me. Like, they're basically describing me. What's that other thing? I've been seeing TikToks recently about, like, narcissists and, like, evil people who, like, don't want the best for you. And according to TikTok, I'm, like, a narcissist. And apparently, according to TikTok, I've got every mental disorder, like, under the sun. Another thing that I think we can all relate to is whenever people are reading out, like, zodiac signs. They're like, oh my god, a Sagittarius does this. And, you know, a Cancer does this. And Aquarius does this. And I feel like everyone listens to that and they're like, oh my god, that's so me. I feel like I relate in some way to every single star sign. But nah, see that right there, that was me. Like, I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna be a proper killer.
Remember when you let that slide? Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes whenever I look back at my friendships, like, they were just one-sided friendships, and that kind of sucked. Like, I hate one-sided friendships where it's like, you put all the effort in, but they don't put any effort in. In a friendship or relationship, if someone isn't giving you the same energy that you give them, drop them, because it's quite clear they don't actually want to be friends with you. When my mum asked me what's wrong, but that was her 5th question in 2 minutes.
Yeah. All I need is you, babe.
I mean, yeah, don't ask me questions. I hate it also whenever parents ask you questions which are just so simple to understand, or like questions you've answered 50 times beforehand. My mum's always asking me how to like take a photo on WhatsApp, and it's like I show her it every week. She doesn't listen, and like, look, I love my mum, but for the love of God, stop it. And also that's me in the morning. Like, whenever I wake up, don't speak to me. I need to have my breakfast, my coffee, have my shower, and then you can have conversation with me. We can speak for hours. But it's like, if I'm ever doing something, if I'm working, if I'm busy, if I've just woken up, no communication, no questions. No. Me having a fight with my best friend and I'm losing.
Abby, there are so many things I could say to you right now, and I'm gonna say nothing because...
Really, Christy?
Yeah, okay,
Really?
Fatty.
Yet again, we can all relate to that. You know, if you're losing an argument or if you're really angry, just like say the worst thing possible. With me, people usually go to homophobia. So it's like whenever a guy's losing an argument with me, they'll just start going, oh my god, you're gay. And it's like, well, yeah, of course I know. Pretty sure I know that I'm gay. It actually is quite funny because with my Amigo videos on my main channel, I always like kind of count down how long it's going to be until they go to that. Because it's like the only thing they can go to.
I'm definitely not just a normal. I'm a truly exceptional.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know why this is in this compilation. This is meant to be TikToks I relate to. Why is that in there? Like, is that meant to be for another video? I mean, apparently you get to say that. I mean, yeah, growing up, there were definitely teachers who you thought were gay, and then one day they just randomly told you they had a wife and kids. And it's like, where did all this information come from? Thinking about it now, how many teachers of mine were gay? I think there was one teacher, he was gay, but he was very small, he was a twink. But it's quite weird to think that, like, teachers actually have lives and families outside of teaching. Like, all your teachers growing up in primary school, secondary school, even nursery, like, they were all kids once. Ugh, that's weird, I don't want to think about that.
Want to see something funny? Have a look at the photos. Marriage, 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 marriage. Alice hidden in the back with a koala. Grandchildren, grandchildren.
Where are you?
Where's Alice? Oh, if you just hide back here, it's a selfie of me.
Say that bit, I can relate to that. My parents don't have any photos of me, but they've got an Instagram selfie. A selfie which I took about 4 years ago, they put it up. I feel like parents always use the worst possible photos of you. They always use photos of you that just look awful and you don't know why they would ever use that photo. I mean, to be fair, like, I take so many selfies of myself, but like, I would never want them printed out. Like, I don't actually have any good photos of myself that I would show to people. I have like my posy ones from Instagram, but not seeing my parents if they printed that out and put it up in the house like they have before, I think I would die.
Cheating on me, are ya? Cheating on me, are ya? Again! Again!
Okay, so I'm not in a relationship, but I feel like if I were in a relationship, I would relate to that. Me personally, I need my alone time. Like, I need to have a few hours a day to myself. I also need to go on walks on my own. One thing that I hate is going on walks with people, just because, like, I like to put my headphones in and listen to music, unless we listen to the same music. But, you know, whenever people talk about going on walks together, they, like, usually talk, don't they? Like, I don't want to have a conversation while I'm walking. Are you taking the mickey? If I'm walking, my headphones are in, I'm not going to be speaking, I'm going to be alone. Me popping up in his dreams after he left me and delivered all night.
Who sent you here?
Nobody sent me here.
How do you know why?
It's me, baby. It's me.
I mean, yeah, look, I've done a good wee bit of witchcraft in the past. You know, you do your little love potions. Thinking about it now, do you reckon people have dreamed about me? If you've ever dreamt about me, comment down below. That is kind of creepy, and I hope it was a normal dream. I hope it wasn't inappropriate. But, you know, I've definitely dreamed about people and had people in my dreams. I feel like I always dream about celebrities, and like they're usually like doing bad stuff. They're usually like running after me with a knife. Me thinking of the most disrespectful thing to text my best friend because I'm bored.
You're laying in a bed that 10 men has laid in the past year. I guess you feel real good about yourself.
Oh god, I actually sent that to my friend earlier because that is so me and her. It's like we just roast each other. Look, if I'm best friends with you, you're gonna get bullied. I'm gonna drag you. That's the only way to put it. Me and you are not friends if I'm not constantly bullying you, and me and you are not friends if you're not constantly bullying me. Obviously not in a mean way, it's just like we take the mickey out of each other. It's the way we connect. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. That's some TikToks I'm embarrassed to relate to. Hopefully you don't look at me in a different way, even though you probably do and think I'm a weirdo. Well, anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, press like or subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.